Hi, and welcome back to Perpetual Fitness Training. My name is Holly. Thank you for joining me today. I have a great workout to bring you today. We are just going to use one weight. You do need a variety of weights, so as you can see, I just kind of have a variety there. You'll also need a mat and some water, maybe a towel. Make sure you got that music on, something to help motivate you. Go ahead and grab that stuff, and let's go ahead and just get right into it. All right, let's go ahead and begin our workout. We are going to start with a nice low impact warm up. So go ahead and just march in place for me. I want you to think about lifting out through the crown of the head, keeping that belly pulled in for support, bringing those knees up toward the chest, and just use those arms to kind of help propel those knees up. Now think about your breath. Take nice big inhales, long exhale. Just bringing oxygen into the body. One more time, big inhale. And exhale, perfect. We are just gonna start by coming side to side, starting in the center. As you move to the side, you're pressing back through the heels. Glutes go backward, knees stays stacked on top of the ankle. Perfect. Breathing. You can start to kind of hopefully feel that heart rate as it starts to slowly climb. That's what we're looking for. All right, right here, let's go ahead and reach the arms out forward as we sink back, switching to that other side. Now in our workout today, we're going to do each move for 30 seconds. It will be building moves, so we'll start with a basic move and we're going to add to it. So at any time, if that addition that we do does not work for you, you can just stick with the basic move. All right, one more on each side. And coming to the center, heels to glutes. You can use those arms. They can be moving. They can be static. Moving arms does help to increase that heat and warm you up faster, but whatever you want to do. 4, 3, 2, hold it steady, feet hip width apart, reaching forward as you sink those hips back. Glutes reach back like you're trying to come into a chair. I want you to squeeze those glutes at the top. Now this is our first run through these squats. So if you need to, you're going to be nice and shallow here. And then as things start to warm up and loosen up, then you can think about driving deeper. But this is definitely not the time to give me your best squat ever. Need to warm up first. 4, 3, you can tell I'm in my heels today. 2, last one. Come on up, we're going to bring the knee to chest. And I want you to use those hands to help you really drive that knee up, getting the stretch through the glute. If you need to, of course, you can move to a wall. Belly's in, heart is up, nice long spine. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Now hands to the hips, we're going to open and then bring it back in. Now those hip bones are pointed toward me, so they do not follow the leg, right? Because we want this to happen in that hip joint. Give me one more. And let's go ahead and switch to the other side. So don't worry if you don't have the same range of motion that I do. You just do what you can do. It's about warming up the hip. So you're just going to give me as much range of motion as your hip has. One more. All right, arms out to the side, letter T. Straight leg, reaching toward that opposite hand. It's important that the leg is straight because we're trying to hit that hamstring. It is not important that your leg is high. As long as you're feeling the muscle in the back of the leg, get a nice little stretch, a dynamic stretch, right? Then you're doing the exercise correctly. Shoulders down, breathing. All right, give me one more on each side. And now we're going to do some Pilates roll down, so feet hip width, tuck that chin, slowly coming down. You're going to reach toward those toes, hold, pull that belly in, and just slowly come back up. At the top, it's a shoulder roll looking forward. Big inhale. Exhale, really pull that belly in, slowly coming down, feeling the movement through the spine. Hold. Big inhale, and as you exhale, belly's tight, pressing through those feet, squeezing those glutes, rolling those shoulders. One more time. We're just getting that spine and that core nice and warmed up. And when you're ready, come on up. And give me some shoulder rolls right here. Forward and back. We're going to start with one direction. We'll move to the other. And switching directions. Really give me some good range of motion. Just trying to get that blood flowing into that shoulder joint. And one more. All right, let's go ahead and take a nice big inhale. We're going to open up. We're going to exhale. We're going to hug a tree or hug a beach ball, rounding the spine. Inhale, uplift your heart. You can look up. Exhale, tuck, round. One more time, big inhale. Big exhale. And release it. I want you to shake it out. Okay, that was a nice kind of quick warm up. If you need longer, go ahead and press pause and go ahead and continue a warm up. Otherwise, let's go ahead and start. We're actually going to start on the floor. So grabbing that mat, we're going to come down into a bridge position. This bridge position will have wide feet. Again, we're only using that one weight. So I'm going to go ahead and start with a heavy. We're going to start with a wide bridge. So your feet are as wide as the mat. You're going to take the weight in the right hand, and we're going to start with a hip lift with a chest press. So feet wider than hip width. So it's going to be as wide as your mat. Weight in that right hand, and begin. Lift and lower. And when you lower, you can lower all the way down, or you can hover those hips off the floor. Squeeze up and down. Use that breath. The next move we're going to add is a lat pullover. Lift and down. Squeeze those glutes. All right, on this next one, we're going to hold it up. The arm is going to go overhead. Bring it back to the center, everything down, and lift. Those abs are super tight. Those shoulders are relaxed. Listen to your body. If this weight is too heavy for this lat pullover, you can go ahead and change weights right here. Breathe. All right, we are going to add a leg lift. Take it down, reach up, lat pullover. Opposite leg, hold here. Left leg lifts up and everything back down. Keeping that core nice and tight. We're really working that core here, squeezing through those glutes. Belly's tight, knee up, everything down. Good, you got this. All right, last one right here. And now as you come down, you're just going to switch the hands and then continue with that first move. Chest press, hip lift, squeezing through those glutes. The right hand is just off to the side, near the hip, palm down. Good. As you bring that arm down, of course, that elbow is scraping across that rib. Keeping it tight. Squeeze all the way up. Hold up here. Lat pullover. Bring it back up and down. I want you to really take your time with this lat pullover. Keeping the shoulder down. Just think about keeping the shoulder joint together. So the ball in the socket as you're controlling it slowly down and up. So no rush on that one. Especially if that weight is heavy. Squeeze those glutes. Don't forget about keeping those glutes high. Let's go ahead and add that knee lift. So it's going to be opposite leg. So this time, right, everything down. lift, over, up, knee up, everything down. Good, breathe. Keep those glutes tight. Keep that tummy nice and pulled in. Think about bracing that core. One more. Knee up, everything down. Perfect. All right, if you need to grab some water, go ahead and do that. We're going to move right into our next one. It's the same position, but this time we're bringing our knees or our feet hip width apart. The weight will stay on the hips this time. Again, pulling those abs in. Now I want you to come up on your toes, up and down. So if being up on your toes does not work for you, of course you can go ahead and plant those heels. If you're on your toes, you will need to walk those feet just a little bit closer, squeeze all the way up, slowly down, either hover or all the way down. On this second one, when we get up to the top, we're actually just going to bring our knees together as we hold this bridge position. Okay, right here, lift it up. 5 knee pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and down. Lift up and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Make sure those knees are coming together. Lift up, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down, up, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Really try to be on all 5 of your toes as we move into this bridge position. Now we're going to add a knee open. So it's up, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to open our knees to the side, bring it back to the center, come on down. Lift up, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees open, together, and down, and up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, open, together, down, lift, up. 5, 4, last one, open, and down. Now we're back to that first one. That's just up and down. Adjust those feet if you need to. Really find that bridge pose again. Pulling in the abs, lifting those hips up. Breathe. Exhale as you move up. Inhale as you're coming down. So remember, next up, we're going to add those knee pulses right here. Hold up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it down. Lift up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down. All right, you should be feeling those glutes, feeling that muscle change, get stronger. Take it down. Lift up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it down, lift up. 5, 4, 3, 2. All right, now we're going to add in that knee open. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Knees out, bring them in and down. Lift up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open, together, and down. Almost there. Stay with me. 2, 3, 4, 5. Open, together, and down. Keep those hips up. 5, 4, 3, squeeze, 2, 1, lift, open, last one, together, and down. All right, remove the weight if you'd like to. Go ahead and just bring those knees into the chest. Just a quick little break. And let's go ahead and take it up. We're actually going to come into a plank position on our forearm. This will be the last one on the floor, and then we'll go ahead and stand up. We will come back here later for an exercise, but for now, this will be it. Okay, so forearm plank. I like to give myself some extra padding because my elbows are wimps. They don't like to be down on them for very long. So we're going to go ahead and move into a forearm plank. You can do modified or full, and then we're going to build from there. So I'll go ahead and instruct you through this. Let's go ahead and just get down. If you need a bigger break, of course, always hit that pause button for me. But the rest of us, let's go ahead and come on down. Shoulders relaxed, tummy tight. We're going to hold it here. So modified plank is here. Tummy is tight. You are tucking that tailbone slightly. You're pushing the floor away. staying strong in the shoulders and upper back. You can also, of course, come into full plank, pressing back through the heels, tightening through the knees, and hovering above the floor. Hands can be together, they can be down, they can be interlaced. However you like it is fine. All right, from here, either in this modified or full position. If you're modified, we're going to go ahead and take right only. Knee tap to the side, bring it in. Tap to the side, bring it in. If you want things a little bit more and you're in full, then it's tap to the side, knee to opposite elbow, back to the center. Tap to the side, knee to opposite elbow, back to the center. All the while, we're trying to keep those hips low. Keeping that belly, of course, braced. That just means pulling your tummy in, belly button to spine. All right, from here, you're going to come up into a plank position. Back down, tap, knee in if you're doing that. Plank. So if you're modified, it's going to look like this, right? And you can either come into that full pike or stay on the knees. So a knee pike, full pike. Either way. Keep going. Last one. And now we're just going to hold that plank again. Again, choosing full, modified. Maybe you need a break here. You need to come up. You need to shake it out. You need to sit back in child's pose. I want you to listen to your body. Do what feels good for you. Still pushing the floor away. Still pulling that belly button in nice and tight. I know at this point in time, these planks are tough. Trying to keep those hips level. All right, left foot or knee steps out. So remember, modified is here, stepping out with that knee. If you're in full, you can do the tap out or knee to elbow, coming back to the center. Good. I want you to find what works for you. Make sure you're really pressing down into the floor with those arms. You're going to feel those shoulders. They will fatigue as well. This really is a full body exercise, but the focus is on that core. All right, moving into that pike now. Or if you're familiar with yoga, this is dolphin pose. Really press the chest toward the legs, working into those shoulders. Keep breathing. Excellent. Come on, you're almost there. 10 seconds. Couple more. And done. Take it down. Sit back. Release. Very nice. All right, let's go ahead and slowly take it up as you're ready. We can go ahead and just place our mat off to the side. We will use it later, but for now, we can go ahead and move it. Okay, so our first one is going to be a low lunge, and we're just going to move heel to heel. So we're going to have the weight in one hand, and we're just going to move right here. So we'll build from there. I'll walk you through it. Weight-wise, let's go ahead and do like a medium to heavy. Medium to heavy. I'm going to stick with a little bit heavier. All right, starting here. So everything's nice and tall, shoulders relaxed. Let's go ahead and start with the left leg back. It's tap, toe tap back, heel tap together. Toe tap back, heel tap together. Tummy is nice and tight. Abs are in. Shoulders relaxed. Breathe. From here, we are going to move into a bicep curl chest lift. So the foot goes back. We're going to lift and curl. Come back down, tap. Lift and curl. Back down. Lift and curl. Breathe. Brace that core. Reaching out through the crown of your head. So there's no rounding in the back whatsoever. Shoulder blades stay down on that curl. Elbow stays glued to the side. All right, we are going to add a reverse grip shoulder press. So right here, straight up. The palm should be facing backward. Good, breathe, breathe. Stay with me. I know you're feeling that stabilizing leg. We're going to switch sides here in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go ahead and just switch. So now it's going to be right leg back and tap. Right leg back and tap. My balance is all kinds of off today. You have those days. Good days, bad days. I don't just tape on my good days. Obviously, I tape on days when maybe I'm not the best. But everybody, you have to understand it's not about being the best. Let's go ahead and take it up with that curl back down. It's really about just showing up for the workout. Some days you're going to be a rock star. Other days you're going to trip over your words and fall. Keep pushing through. Tummy's tight, right? We're braced. That left arm can be on your hip. It can be out to the side, however you like it. All right, on this next one, we're going to add that shoulder press. Last time through. Tap, reach, shoulder press. Making sure that palm is backward. It's a reverse grip. Shoulder press. Breathe. Abs are tight. Back is flat, reaching out through the crown of the head. Last one right here. Excellent. All right, grab some water if you need it. I do. Whew. So now we're going to switch to a lightweight. We're going to do some standing core work. Coming across like this, we'll add from there. Oh, my hair's all over the place. All right, here we go. We're going to go right into it. We're moving fast. If you need more time, press pause. Weight in the right hand, left leg extended. You're bringing the knee and elbow together at the center. Now, this does not come from the hip and the shoulder. I want this to come from the belly. Big exhale, bringing it in. Let the belly do the work. Really focus on that core, bringing your knee and your elbow together in the midline of the body. It'll feel completely different if you focus on the core. All right, here we go. We're going to reach, hold, side bend, back to the center, crunch. Reach, side bend, center, tap. Very nice. Keep moving. Now I want you to imagine you're between two panes of glass on that side bend. You're not moving forward or back. Keep it all in the pane of glass. We're going to add a little shoulder press. So here, hold, bring it in, press it out, bring it up. Crunch, side bend, hold the side bend, little shoulder press. Very nice. Keeping a nice even grip on that weight. Breathe. All right, we just have one more after this one. Side bend, shoulder press, up. Now quickly, switching sides to this other side here. Shoulders down, bringing the elbow and knee together in the center with your belly. That stabilizing leg has a soft bend. Very nice, keep going. If balance is a challenge for you, you can move so that your back is against a wall to help a bit with that balance. Arm up, side bend. Tap and reach, staying between two panes of glass for that side bend, right? We're trying to let all those obliques do the work. Breathe, breathe. All right, so now we're going to add that shoulder press. Hold the bend, elbow in, press it out, come on up. Good, stay with me. Smile. I know it can be tough. Enjoying workouts. But really, it's more about the finished product, how it changes your body, makes you healthier, makes you feel better. Last one. And release it down. Oh, goodness. Excellent. Moving on. We're going to move back into kind of the medium to heavy weight. We're going to move into a plie. So we're going to start with a medium plie. We're going to move into a large plie. And then we're going to go ahead and do a raise with that, a bent arm lateral raise. So let's go ahead and find that medium plie, up and down right here. So we're going to start by moving to that left side. The weight will end up being in the left hand. But for this plie, I want those knees to go out toward the toes. So we're not coming into the center, you're moving out at a diagonal. When you look down, you should see your big toe and the arches of your feet. Squeeze those glutes at the top, sink as low as you can. So now we're going to do a little movement here. We're going to move out to the side. So it's going to be medium plie, large plie, medium, and large. Very nice. Now, of course, I'm doing this workout without shoes on. You can use shoes if that is more comfortable for you or that works better for your feet. I've kind of gotten into shoeless workouts to help strengthen my feet. All right, so here, weight in the left hand. Whoops, I forgot my medium. Too large, hold it down. Side lateral raise, come back to the medium. Into the large, hold down. Side lateral raise. Hold down. Side lateral. Side lateral. Good. So I want that arm bent, especially if you have a heavy weight. Now, if you have a lighter weight, you are free to do that straight arm. All right, we're coming back to the center for that medium holding plie. Now we're going to move to the right. The weight will be in the right hand. Breathe. Squeeze those glutes at the top, knees toward the toes, right? You can see the arches, you can see the big feet. You're gripping the mat or gripping your shoe with your toes. All right, moving into large. Here we go, medium, large, medium, large. Stay with me. Abs tight. Keeping that tailbone slightly tucked under, head and chest up, of course. 10 seconds here, then we're going to add that side lateral move. All right, let's go ahead and take the weight into that other hand. We're going to go medium, large, bent arm, raise. Good. Medium, large, bent arm, lateral raise. Medium, large. Keeping the shoulder blades down. Keep that shoulder away from the ear. Anytime you take those arms overhead. And you can see that arm or hand in your peripheral vision. Give me one more. One more. And take it up. Excellent. Weight down. Water if you need it. Let's go ahead and grab kind of a medium to light. Wait for this next one. All right, we're gonna, excuse me, wrong tube. We're going to do a curtsy with a twist. So what that means is curtsy, we're twisting the opposite elbow toward opposite knee. Okay, so right elbow toward left knee. I'm gonna go ahead and start with the weight in the right. We'll add on from here. Let's go ahead and begin. So it's a curtsy back, elbow across, come back up. So I like to hold my weight up here because it gets me in that perfect position to come on down and twist over. but you really can have the weight wherever you like, wherever it's most comfortable for you. You are in this first position, kind of heels together, toes open for that curtsy. Go as low as you can. I was kind of cheating there. Did you see that? Drop that back knee. All right. For this next one, we're going to come up, and I want you to drop it 90. Bring it back up. Good. Twist. Really think about getting the elbow to the outside of that knee. Drop. All right, on this next one, we're just going to punch out. So hold at 90, press out, bring it in, come across. Drop, press out, come across. Really drop that back knee. That's where I've been cheating. I'm really having to watch myself today. Whoa, balance. You can really cheat by not getting that knee down. So focus, knee down. Last one on this side. All right, let's go ahead and move to that other side. So transfer the weight as quickly as you can. Knee down. Elbow to the outside of the leg. 10 seconds here. Then we're just adding that drop. Okay, here we go. Knee down, come on up, drop it down. Back up, come across, drop it down. Big exhale as you do that curtsy and twist. Really think about using that belly for the twist. Very nice. Keep it going. All right, so now we're going to add that little punch out. Punch out. Bring it back up. Twist. Punch out. Back up. Twist. Keep smiling. Smile with me. Listen to that music. Let it help you through these hard parts. Everybody's going to find a different one of these exercises more challenging than another. Give me one more. Smile through it best you can. And release. Perfect. All right. Tiny little break, then we're moving on. All right, so we're going to move into a squat. So it's going to be a wide squat. Then we're going to move into a rear lunge. Then we're going to do a rear arm lift. So really the weight needs to be for that arm lift. So whatever you can lift for that. I'm getting kind of medium-ish, heavy-ish. Big breaths. Now remember, if you need more time, you need to hit pause. That's fine. All right, let's go into that wide squat. Squeeze down, back to the center. So in this wide squat, I do want those toes pointed forward. Your glutes are going back. Tummy is nice and tight. So the weight is going to be in the right hand when we add this arm lift to it. 7 seconds. Then we're adding that lunge. Take your time through this if you need to. So here to the center, lunge, whoops, with that chest down. Here to the center, I gotta move up. Lunge. Big lunge. You're reaching the weight toward the floor. The opposite hand can be wherever you like it to be, hip, out to the side, whatever works for you. All right, now we're going to add that arm raise. So hold the lunge, rear arm lift. Come on up. I should say arm rear lift. Lift it back. So we're getting the back of the shoulder. That tricep is helping us out as well. Up tall. And up. Squat. Lunge. And up. Last one. Y'all, my brain is not working today. Come on up, back into wide squat. But now we're going to step in with that left, because now it's going to be the left side's turn. Brace that core, pull that belly in. Squat back like you're trying to sit into a chair. Deep, deep. Feel it in those hips. Weight in the heels. All right, now we're going to add the lunge. Step back more carefully this time. Oh, I still did it. I still hit the door. Keep it going. Remember that opposite hand on the hip, maybe out to the side, dropping the weight toward the floor on that lunge. Setting us up for that final move. 5. All right, now we're going to add that arm raise. Lifting that arm back. Hold in lunge. Big lunge. Straight arm lift. Good. 15 seconds. We're using lots of muscles with these compound moves, so heart rate comes up. Breathe. Last one. And come up. Excellent. Catch your breath. All right, next up we have some side lunges. And we're going to do a lateral raise and a front raise. So grab a weight that works for you. I'm using a medium, kind of toward the lighter side. All right, so these side lunges alternating side to side, so get room. Lunge back, other side. So you're sitting back in that glute. The weight will be mostly in the right. On the second round, we'll do the left. So pretty much like we've been doing this whole time. Sit back. You should be able to lift the toes on that bent knee side. All right, here we go. Front raise. So you're going to hold, front raise, arm down, bring it up. Hold. Now on this raise, your hand is not going above your shoulder. Hit those glutes all the way back. This other arm, I like it on my hip, but you can modify by placing your hand on your thigh, okay? Whoops, got excited, wanted to do that raise first. Okay, so now we're gonna add another raise. So here we go, front, now to the side, palm opens. Here we go, other side, front, lift it to the right. Shoulder blade is down. That weight is always in the peripheral vision as you're lifting it. You should be able to see it when you're looking forward. You should see that weight. All right. Back to alternating, switching the weight now to the left. Breathe. Don't give up on the form here. Make sure one leg is straight. You're bending the knee, sitting back into that hip. All the weight in the heel. 5. Make sure that weight is in the left. Hold. Lift. Palm is down. Other side. Lift. Now, let's say the legs are just too much for you. Go ahead and just give me the arms, or vice versa. Keeping that tummy tight, shoulders down, lifting out through the crown of your head. Weight no higher than your shoulder. Breathe, control that breath. All right, let's add the side raise. Make sure the back of the hand is always up toward the ceiling, and you can see the weight in your peripheral vision as you lift it to the side. Very nice, keep going. 10. 10 seconds is all. And take it up. Perfect. Shake it out. Woo. All right, 2 more. That's all we have left. So you can do this. You got it. Whew. First one up, plie. And we're going to raise the arms above the head. So you do definitely want kind of a lighter weight as we move through the rotator cuff. And that's all I'm going to tell you. We'll go from there. So this one is a wide plie. Toes are open, tailbone tucked, up and down right here. Up and down. So just like we did earlier, knees are going out toward the toes. You should see the arches and the big toes of the feet. Make sure those knees are not coming forward. You want to be open. You want to feel that inner thigh and into that hip joint. That's the muscles we want to work. You're squeezing up with your glutes. You're tucking that tailbone under at the top. So the weight is going to go into that right hand. We are going to hold the plie down. We're going to lift right, shoulder blade down, lift left, slowly back down. Come on up. Down, right arm, left arm, slowly down. Good. Down. Think about those feet, the weight distributed evenly. You're squeezing or gripping the mat with your feet or the floor or your shoes. Whoa. And up. And up. All right, here comes our addition. You ready? Come on down. Right arm, left arm, toes, back down, arms down, up. Really breaking it down here. If you really want to be spicy, then when you come up on the toes, you can hold it there as you bring those arms down, then the heels down, then up. I'm going to let you choose. Up. All right, here we go, up and down. I'm so glad this is almost over. One may think that I should have retaped this, but I really do think it's important that you see that even someone that works out every day, that does this every day, can have an off day. Doesn't matter. You push through. You finish it strong as you can for today. All right, here we go. We're going to take it down. This time, left arm first, then right, then slowly down. Come on up. Now, anytime you lift the shoulder over the head, right, our shoulder blades are down, our tummy is tight. Doing this in a safe way. Again, peripheral vision. I can see my weight and my hand in my peripheral vision the whole time. Slowly down. One more, and then we get to add the toes. So, of course, if the toe balance doesn't work for you, you can go ahead and skip it. Breathe. Maybe we stay on those toes as we take those hands down. Heels down before you lift. Whoops. And heels down, lift up. Toes, arms, and lift. Excellent. All right, shake it out. All right, last one. We're going to need our mat again. And I actually like to fold my mat in half. So you just really want something that's kind of soft to sit on, because we're going to come down onto a hip. So we're going to work at a diagonal. This is actually a really fun move that I learned recently. And so I'm going to share it with you. So if you're in shoes, it's hard to keep both feet down. You tend to take one foot and kind of lodge it against the other foot. So if I turn this way so you can see it. If you're in shoes, your position of your feet will be more like this. If you don't have shoes, you're trying to keep your feet like this. But if it's more comfortable to kind of bring that other foot in, you know what, that's okay. Knees are together. Now we're going to roll onto one cheek. So I'm going to come onto my right cheek. My left cheek is not on the ground at all. It's lifted up. We're going to slowly come on down. So we are going to, from this position, arms out, we are going to exhale and come all the way up. and then slowly come back down. If you need help, you of course can use those legs to lift up and down. Now, if you have any sore muscles, this may be a little bit uncomfortable as you're rolling over the muscle, but think of it as a massage. That's what I'm going to do today because my glutes are sore from my workout a couple days ago. I'm just going to pretend it's a massage. So let's go ahead and start all the way down. You're on that cheek, arms are reached out, tummy's tight. Big inhale, exhale, squeeze up, and slowly back down. Now remember, we're not coming on that other cheek at all. So we're just rolling on that right side. The left side is off. Good, trying to keep those feet down or together. So if the strength isn't there, use those legs to help you lift up. All right, so at the top, we're going to twist over the left side. So hold here, twist, slowly come down. Now let's say your muscles have fatigued and you just can't come up anymore. You can just sit and do this twist if you would like. Really focus on the core doing the work. It's not coming from the arms. Let the stomach, the muscles through the core, twist you. All right, so time for an addition. Here we go. If you can, you're going to curl up. We're going to twist. We're going to come down halfway. We're going to hold. We're going to take those legs straight, bring them back in, roll down. Now that little move really gets my strength. Because then when I try this next one, it does take a lot more work. Do what you can. Last one. And down. All right, we're going to go ahead and switch to that other side. Whoops. I'm going to switch my mic here. All right. So now we're on the left cheek. Both feet are down. Let's go ahead and start low. Hands reach out. Big exhale. Come on up. Oh, come on. So as you can see, there'll be a side that's weaker and stronger. The arms, you're not swinging to come on up, right? They're reaching, but you're not swinging those arms. This is all about the core. All right, so next time we come up, we're going to twist over that right side. Twist, center, slowly down, using that leg if you need to. Twist, slowly down. Tummy's tight. So I want you to think about bracing the core, pulling that belly button in. You're working every angle here, the twist, the up, the down. All right, here we go. We're going to add that kick in. Come down halfway. Kick those legs out, back down. Come all the way down. So halfway is just below the shoulder blade. So about right there, shoulder blades are still off the mat. If the kick just isn't manageable for you, skip it. Let's do one more. Oh, come on, up. Twist. Slowly down, shoulders relax. We're not straining. And down. Woo. Yes, that one is done. Grab some water. All right, that is all I have for you today. I encourage you to please stretch afterwards, whether it's just a quick, stretch, reaching for the toes, getting the arms. Try to stretch every muscle we worked today, which is just about every muscle. Otherwise, maybe a quick yoga session or a long yoga session, either one. Make sure you stretch after. I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. If you like the video, hit like. If you want to continue to know when I release videos, hit subscribe. If you have any questions, leave me a message. I will get back to you. Thank you so much for joining me today. I want you to have a great day.